Hello guys, welcome again to Coding Academy. This is your boy and teacher. I'll be helping you today in a comparison of two different VS Code coding software, not VS Code Studio, because VS Code Studio is unique and another coding studio is also unique compared to each other. They have something that you can discern with. We have this VS Code Studio and Phoenix Code, which is I can tell you that it is somehow a derivative of bracket coding software. It is both all offline. They are both offline, and as you can see, this is VS Code Studio. It is a multi-language supporter software, and even Phoenix is both multi-language supporter software. As you can see, it can support CSS, JavaScript, Python, C, SAS, C++, and everything that is very useful while developing your project. When you come here for this is when you come here, this is where you find their extension. You can go online and download it if you have already installed this Phoenix code, and it is very useful. It have its own built-in software for only coding and even for coding on this three language, which is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Other requires something to compile. Yes, it requires the software that will be used in compiling the project. As you can see, this is the browser that is written with this Phoenix. As you have seen, it's a multi-language, and when you minimize it, this is its shortest possible size that it can occupy on your computer, and you can reduce its size. But you see, the way it is built, it can even humiliate you, but it is very crucial and very useful. You see the way it is represent, the language represents, it is very useful. Like you can see here, it is also represented in the case very well. Document.c, document.h, document.c. Also, everything is supplied well. And when you minimize this, that is the shortest possible scale that this VS Code Studio can occupy your computer screen. You see the difference? This is the first difference. And when you come here, because of the built-in emit abbreviation and the copilot, you can come here, and you can come here, for example, with HTML. When you want to write something with HTML, you can come here and try to put there something like, for example, header one with hello world, like that, with P that's saying hello world. Also, hello world. The thing that I want to show you is when you try to write something like T, it shows table, text area, T-body template, text area, text what, everything like that. And when you come here for this, you can imagine whether it is something else, but when you open it, hurry, the only thing that I added here is this code that I moved from this VS Code Studio. VS Code like this in the enter. Yes, you can see my language. And when with HTML, you can Control A to select them, delete it. Control Z to bring back, like you can do it here. Also, Control A to delete them, but Control Z also they come back. So Control A and delete them with emit abbreviation enter, like this. No, it is still learning. I don't know what is happening on it. Yes, it is opening. Hope now it can work. With emit abbreviation by enter, you can see it bring everything that is the base of the HTML. But here on Phoenix code, you can see when you delete this thing and you delete it like this, there is no other way that you can bring back by only shift exclamation. There is nothing that happened there. It is very complicated. You can come, everything here is being written manually. You just shift, add here, and by exclamation mark, doc type, and caps lock HTML. Then you do things like that, and you create HTML like this. and everything here is written manually, so it is not a very supportive software in time management. So do we two different software like this, but this software is somehow powerful compared to what I know, but you cannot compare it with this VS Code Studio. This is another level. This VS Code Studio, they have very extension AIs that is built in, the Tab 9 AI, things like that, drives. You can see source download for GT for Windows, and you can search anything that you can replace with, and you can see it is very crucial software. And you can see tab 9 inside, Coca, WonderSurf, HTML, Live Server also that is built in, sign in with GitHub, Launchpad, things like that. It works very well, and the extension must be prettier. The prettier it is, the one that allows you to write the code very well. So it's very powerful software. This VS Code Studio is even lovable compared to this Phoenix Studio by at least 99 or 100% of the world 100% of the world knows VS Code Studio, and they use the VS Code Studio, but this Phoenix people don't use it very well. But if you want to learn code very manual understandable without that VS Code Studio, because it doesn't help someone who is learning deep in programming, because here you write everything, you just learn very well. So the comparison with this VS Code Studio, you come here when you are going to create a very beautiful things like project, web apps, things like that, phone programs. But here in VS Code Studio, you can come and write everything if you wanted to understand. For example, manually you write hash. If you wanted to know even keyboard very well, you can come here and by typing P to get the paragraph. You can come here by writing div like this. You can come see, okay, everything that you see on Phoenix is written manually, but VS Code Studio do it to that emit abbreviation of just writing D. It is simply give you what you are searching. What do you want? I want, for example, this divider. When you click in it and you say I want a header, it gives you the different range of headers. You can come and just take that. But another thing that I can show you here, you can come and do simple trick like this. Dot container, inside the container must be header. You can see that is added to the section dot div, which is, for example, the section dot name, for example, which will be acting as the class. And inside this section I want only one header, which is header 2 dot title, which is the name to be given on that title, and then you add there, for example, if you analytical like that, with a class, for example, called home, and you add there, for example, a paragraph dot important, for example, and when you click enter, you see everything is written. The div, it is inside, the section is inside, and inside there we put everything. It is a very crucial part of this document. But when you come here by VS Code Studio and you start writing something like that, and you say I want like this, I want, for example, div, inside the div I want header, and inside the header too I want, for example, name. I want what, for example, nothing can be displayed on this thing, on this document. I told you that it is a manual software. Everything is written manually without waiting that the software will tell it to save something that will open. So thank you. This is again the Coding Academy. If this video was absolute for you, don't leave without giving us a like, share, and a subscribe, so that we follow different videos that I'm going to make in these coming days. So don't hesitate. This is the YouTube for you. This is a channel for you all.